Baldur's Gate 3 companions do I think would end up in relationships with each other? Starting off with an obvious one, if Will becomes the Blade of Avernus, then he and Karlach travel to Hell together. And in the epilogue party, Karlach describes Will as someone she loves, so this pairing is possibly canon. Also, they're the two most good-hearted companions, so they're just kinda perfect for each other. Now, I know that Shadowheart and Lae'zel are a popular ship because of the whole enemies to lovers dynamic. However, we know what Shadowheart's type is, and it's not Lae'zel. No, Shadowheart's type is tall people with big muscles. So if Karlach isn't with Will, I could totally see Karlach and Shadowheart being a thing instead. Also, in the modern alternate universe that Larian created for an advertisement, Shadowheart and Karlach are together. That being said, Shadowheart and Halsin are weirdly perfect for each other. Firstly, Shadowheart does have dialogue about finding Halsin attractive because, you know, tall with big muscles. The two of them are both polyamorous. If you're romancing Shadowheart when Halsin propositions you, Shadowheart is the only companion who's not even slightly opposed to you dating Halsin as well. Shadowheart wants to have a household filled with a bunch of animals, and as a druid, keeping a bunch of animals around is literally part of Halsin's religion. And after the events of the game, Halsin travels to Rythwind Town to try and restore the land and civilization that had been destroyed by Shar's curse. And there's something kinda poetic about Shadowheart, a former Sharin, joining him in that effort as well.